Hey guys, I hope you are well. We are at the beginning of a new year. A year that basically everyone I know hopes to be better than the one we just said goodbye to. And I think we should hope and wish for a better future, but it's always good to have some goal, some target in mind of what we would like to achieve. And because this is mainly a photography channel, I thought it could be fun to share my ideas for a New Year's resolution that everyone interested in photography should consider. We all want to get better at taking or making photographs. The best way to achieve that is to go out shooting every day. But what if you don't know what to photograph? And how do you keep it interesting day after day when you mostly go for a walk in your neighborhood that you know so well? Then think of a photography project for yourself. A unifying theme that your photos should have. It can be classic street photography, landscape photography, situational portrait, or a mix of everything. Just going out every day and taking photos will create a habit that over time will help you to get better at seeing, capturing, and post-processing your images. We have all heard that it is not about the camera, but the photographer. I agree and often promote the use of what you already have in my reviews of new cameras and lenses. It really is not about the gear, until it is. You can outgrow your camera or lens combination. You can get bored with the same issues or limitations you are encountering every time you pick it up. Maybe the size of your gear is discouraging you from going out more often. It is all possible and relevant, but before you start ordering new toys, check out your local store or an online service of the camera brand you are interested in and rent that new piece of gear for a couple of days. It will not cost you a lot and may even be completely free if you search around. Just check out my video I made on this topic down in the description. You will know better if the desired camera does make sense for you if you play with it in your own time and in the comfort of your home over a couple of days. You may even find out that what you have is not that much worse, if at all, than the new and shiny machine that was recently released. This is a big one. Everyone should have a resolution to not buy a new camera, lens or other photography gear with the money they don't have. No credit cards, loans from family members or diving into an emergency fund. Unless you are a professional who will pay it off with their next gig, it is much better to start saving every month a little bit of money and only when you have enough to go and buy the desired product. This obviously applies to everything that is not essential in our lives, not just cameras. But also the psychology is completely different when you are walking into a store with the amount you have been saving for the last 11 months. You will think not twice but 3 times over if that camera or lens is really worth it. And that is a good thing. To do any craft over and over should yield better results, but it is often beneficial to learn some theory, get training or have a coach during the process of acquiring new skill. Photography is no different and you should consider spending some of the money allocated for new gear on improving your skills. Find an online course, buy an ebook, enlist in a workshop or just go on a photo walk with someone from your area. We have Google, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, so do your research and find some source of new information that will help you grow. Even if you think you know enough, you always discover something new that you could not even imagine before. So learn a new technique, composition, or maybe just how to ask a stranger to pose for a street portrait. It will all show in your images soon enough. Let's say you have a personal project and you are going out every day to take photographs. Why don't you pick a single prime lens and use it for a month or 2? Do that and observe how your brain will learn to see in that focal length And how will your photography develop? How it will affect the images you keep. This is one of great ways to learn composition and seeing in a specific focal length. If you don't have a prime lens, pick up a 35 or 50mm equivalent lens for your system. I especially like how my thinking of composition and subject selection changed when I started using the 35mm f1.4 on my X-Pro 3. So give it a go and see what will happen. So that's it, my 5 tips for a 2021 photography related New Year's resolutions. I hope it got you thinking about what you want to do during this new year and where you want to be as a photographer in 12 months from now. But even if you will not make any resolutions and decide to just take photos when you feel like it with your smartphone, let me assure you that from my point of view that is completely fine. Life is not just about photography, and sometimes taking a break is the best thing we can do. And so let me wish you a great and successful year 2021. I hope you will experience and achieve what you wish for, and can only hope that my channel will help you in some meaningful way. Have a nice day, and I will see you with the next one.